Hi everybody. Ciao. Ciao tutti. Salut. Hola. Welcome. Aloha. Guten Abend. Hi. Just plain old hi. Welcome. And here you are. I see you all coming. There we go. Welcome to week number 43 of the Mika Fan Club Instagram Lives. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Deb. I'm the administrator of Mika Fan Club. And we're here for the next hour to sort of keep each other company. I'm glad to see everybody joining. Hi Karen. Hi Michelle. Salut Camille. Hi Rose. Hi Sarah. Hi Lisa. Hi Priska. Hi. Ciao Roberta. Salut Caroline. Or Caroline. I don't know how to say that. Which way. Salut Fanny. Hi Hilde. Ciao. Ciao. Grazia. Why has the picture gone off? Oh, I hope it hasn't gone off. I look like I'm still here, aren't I? I haven't had any technical issues this week, so, well, not with my iPad anyway. So I was hoping for a good week. I hope you can still see me and hear me okay. How is everybody doing today? We should do a health check. Since I know some of you were either in quarantine or had been diagnosed with COVID or knew people who had. I hope you're all doing well and staying healthy. All is good here from a health standpoint. Carolina says she cooked Marbella chicken following Mika's recipe. That was brave, and it turned out okay. That's good. Yeah, we should do a physical health check, I guess, and a mental health check. How's everybody doing okay mentally? You all hanging in there? It's been kind of a crazy week here in the U.S. If you've been following our politics, last week while we were here, chaos broke out in the U.S. Senate, and it was a crazy, crazy day, and it's been kind of crazy since then. And today they're debating whether to impeach Trump again. So it's just been kind of turbulent as far as that goes. But mentally, I'm doing okay. Physically, I'm doing good. I hope you all are too. Yeah, okay, so you say we're okay? We look like we're doing okay. Hi, everybody. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Farnaz. Hi, Angela. You've been grouchy lately. Yeah, well, if you've been reading the news, I can tell why. Hi, Laurie. Hi, CJ. Having a pretty rubbish day. I'm sorry to hear that. Well, I hope we can perk you up and make things feel a little better, at least for a little while. Florine, hi. Yeah, good to see everybody. See some new names. That's always nice. I like to see new people stop in. And hope that I can keep you coming back. Mentally not as good, Karen. Oh, yeah, well, I understand. It's a tough time. It's a tough time. And January is always kind of a difficult month anyway, weather-wise. I see Mika Official Fan Club. How can you be Mika Official Fan Club? We are the official Mika Fan Club. It's like looking into a mirror. Ciao, Manuela. Hi, Tara. You broke your finger. Oh, ouch. Ouch. I hope that feels better fast. That can't be fun, especially if it's your hand that you write with. So there's Shazad, hello. Rose is still working, well, that's good. Work is good. It keeps you busy and keeps you from thinking too much, from worrying too much. So I hope I hope that heals up pretty quick. I can't imagine. Hi, Annie. Oh, it's good to see so many familiar faces, familiar names. Yeah, oh, he's starting to get the vaccine. That's awesome. Let's see. Yeah, I'm just a little bit too young to get the first round of vaccines, and I'm not in healthcare or anything, so I've got a while to wait before I'm going to get the shot. But my parents, I think, and my sister are going to be getting it pretty soon, and hopefully they'll be rolling it out more widespread. Oh, Shazad said COVID is going crazy in his country. He's in South Africa, and that's terrible news. That's got to be hard to see the numbers go up like that. Yeah, January is tough. It's tough when the weather's bad and it keeps you indoors. We have a beautiful sunny day today, which really helps, at least mentally. It helps you feel better, Shazad says vaccines mid-year. Yeah, they're rolling out here. Healthcare workers and people in nursing homes and over 75 are getting them now, and I think they have the schedule set up. They have like Group 1A, Group 1B, Group 1C. So 1A and 1B are getting their shots now, and hopefully they'll kind of speed things up and get the vaccine out to more people quickly. So yeah, I'm glad to see that some of you are getting your shots. That's good. Well, I think we'll kind of start to get into it. Not that we have anything major planned this week. After last week where I had the whole hour pretty much planned out with our walk down memory lane in honor of our anniversary, the fan club anniversary. This week I don't have much planned, or much on the agenda anyway. We don't really have much in the way of news for Mika Fan Club. We have wound up all of our competitions. We had a week long of fun, and we gave away a lot of prizes, and I know that a lot of you won, and I hope you all enjoyed it. We had a lot of fun putting the games together, and then once we get all the addresses, we'll start sending the prizes out. And I have a lot of the prizes, so they'll be coming from me, but Karen and or Melody and Silver also have some. They'll be mailing those out too, and you should be getting them soon. And I have to admit that I am slower than usual getting things to the post office. I just don't get out that much. And in fact, a couple of you, I have prizes that you've won over the last couple of months. I think Suzanne and Nancy up in Canada, I have a couple prizes that I haven't gotten in the mail. I was kind of waiting to see if you won anything else during our anniversary week anyway. So those are all going to be going out. So that's really all we had news-wise for Mika Fan Club. For Mika, it was kind of a good news week. As Shazad said, he received an honor from Lebanon for his I Love Beirut concert, and I think he was probably pretty proud of that. I think that he was also filmed for a TV program in France that should be airing later this week with a interviewer he's done work with before, Claire Chazal, I think is how she pronounces it. So that should be on later this week. We should have some details on that. I'm not sure exactly which day that's going to air, but it should be soon. And rumors are starting to swirl around about the Versailles concert being broadcast on February 5th from, was it TV5 in France, which is, I think, an international channel, so more of us can see it, hopefully. But I haven't gotten any confirmation on that date. I've just started to see rumors about that, the 5th of February. So we'll, I guess, hear more about that soon too. Someone was asking about what he did on RTL2. That was a radio program that he did with a singer named Lou, I'm not sure how to pronounce her last name, Dalan. And I was surprised. I thought we were going to have video with that as well, but we just had audio. So I don't speak French, as you all know too well, and unless we get some translations, most of what he said during that interview will remain a mystery to me. Although he did play some songs and talk about, I guess, some of those songs, and I think you could sort of get the gist of some of what he was saying. So that's like all we have as far as news. And yeah, that's about it. So, some of you are talking about what he discussed on RTL. Mostly talked about music. Yeah, I got the sense as I listened that it was sort of like those BBC radio programs that he had done, where he, talked about why he liked particular songs and sort of delved into the history of making some of those old records and that. So it's always nice to hear his voice, but I just didn't catch most of what he was saying because, my French is not good. Camille, who is part of the Mika Fan Club subtitling team, says that they're planning to subtitle it. That's awesome. They'll translate it and put subtitles to it, so we'll be able to understand it. Thank you, Camille. Yeah, let's see. Is it possible to listen to it somewhere? Yeah, we probably have a link on Mika Fan Club on the forum. I'm sure that RTL, I think anyway, RTL has it on their site so that you can listen to it again. But the link would be, if there is one, it'll be on the Mika Fan Club forum. So, yeah. So that's about it for my news. I will see how our luck holds out and see if some of you would like to come in and join in our conversation today. If you have something on your mind you want to talk about. I asked for questions and suggestions, and I really didn't get too much. Somebody asked me when Mika was going to return to Australia, and I think the larger question is, when are any of us going to be able to travel anywhere? It's going to be a while. So I think, the answer to that question is unknowable. We have no idea what kind of tour plans he's going to have once travel becomes a thing again. And it's definitely not a thing right now. So maybe by the end of the year, who knows? It's not going to happen for a while. Somebody asked if I liked him better with curly or straight hair, and I just, I like him anyway. I like his hair natural, so yeah. Are we doing a Zoom anytime soon? It won't be this weekend. I have to go out of town. So maybe the week after that, or maybe early February. But yeah, so we'll get the Zoom. We'll do it. I promise. We'll do another one soon. It'll just be a couple of weeks. Um, so yeah, February, maybe like the first weekend in February. Weekends seem to be good. Um, so we'll see, but not this weekend for sure. Um, yeah. So let's see. Can we get some of you into the conversation here? I'm gonna try. See who is. Some I can see there's a number of you have requested. So let's see here. Here we've got. Oh. I think that maybe you had asked last week and we didn't get a chance to talk to you last week. So we'll see if we can bring you in. There you are. Ciao, Carlotta. It's kind of dark. Oh, I don't know. Maybe the connection isn't good. Oh, I saw her for a second, and now I just see darkness. Um, hmm. We'll give her a minute and see. Yeah, Rose, Mika does. He knows he has an open invitation to come here anytime. And I've no idea really what he's doing right now, so I don't know if it would even. Ah, there she is. Hi, ciao, Carlotta. Uh-oh, frozen. Hmm. I don't know. It seems like something is not working right today. Are you there? Can you hear me? I can see a smile, but it's still kind of frozen. Ugh. Give it another few seconds and see if it kind of stabilizes. Pixels as big as ham slices. That's that's pretty good imagery. Hmm. Can you hear us, Carlotta? No. Hmm. I can see her, but it's very jerky and um, I can't hear her at all. Hmm. Yeah, at least she's smiling. Yeah, there's a nice big smile there. So, um, I don't know how much longer we should give this. It doesn't look like it's getting any better. Yeah, it's not working today. Well, let's try someone else and then we will come back to you. We'll come back to you, Carlotta, and we'll see if we can if it'll get better, okay? I'm sorry. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry. This is not working. So I'm gonna say goodbye and I will try you again in a few minutes, okay? Ciao. Okay. We'll try her again in a few minutes. Because I don't know if the internet will improve or we'll see. Let's see who else is here. Priska. Priska, I think you wanted to speak last week and we kind of ran out of time too. So let's try you with our fingers crossed.
Hi.
There she is. Hi.
You can see me?
I can see you and I can hear you.
Okay, that's good.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Good.
How are you?
Pretty good. Pretty good.
You yes.
Oh, you can see me okay?
Yeah,
There.
I can
Oh
see
yeah, you got brighter now. I
you.
can
All
see you
right.
real well. So how are things there?
Yeah, okay. from Monday we have restrictions that are more strict, but for now, yeah, we are more or less okay. So
Yeah,
so
and
it's okay.
you're in Switzerland, right?
I'm a Switzerland, right? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
So,
like everywhere it's not that good, but up to now it's more or less okay. Yes.
yeah. So, you're still working or?
Yeah, I'm still working and I still have work, so
Mhm.
that's okay. I'm actually fine. Yes. Yeah, I still have things to do that I couldn't do in December, so I'm fine actually. So
Well, that's good. Yeah. So, do you live alone or do you live with family or? Because
yeah, I live alone.
okay,
I live alone. Yes.
okay, because that makes it, I think, a little bit harder too. I think if you're by yourself, and
Yeah.
yeah, so I know it's just my husband and I here, and sometimes he drives me crazy, but sometimes I'm glad that there's another person
Sometimes,
here.
yeah,
You know.
yeah,
So,
yeah. We're glad you have somebody to talk to. Yeah, I go once or twice per week to a friend babysitting, so at least
oh,
I
that's good.
see some people, and I'm not.
Some human contact.
Yeah, so whom you contact, and not only writing. So
Right.
that's
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Yes, because I was thinking the other day that I really, outside of my family, I
Mm,
haven't seen anybody. I
yeah,
haven't. I've seen my son. I've seen my husband's brother and his family, and I've seen my parents and my sister. That's it for almost a
yeah,
year now. That's
yeah.
that's kind
No,
of
for me,
crazy.
yeah, for me it's the same. I haven't seen that many people the
Yeah.
last year, so since the pandemic has started. So
Yeah, that's a little crazy
something.
when you think about it. Wow. So,
Yeah.
yeah. So were you able to listen to the French radio program that was on RTL?
Yes, I listened
Yeah.
to it while I was working actually. So, but
Oh, okay.
yeah, yeah, but I listened to it. It was quite interesting. So,
Oh, good. Good. I
yeah,
uh,
but,
I tried, like I said, but then when it
yeah,
was just audio, I thought, well,
yeah.
that's not going to
No,
do me much good. So,
no, I understood most of it. So
yeah.
it was
Oh,
okay.
good. Yeah. So, so what else is happening in your world that you know, you had the holidays, you've recovered from the holidays, and
Yes,
you
I've
said you still
recovered.
have things left over from December that you
Yeah, I have to finish to. I have to send one invoice for 2 months actually for a
okay,
client. So I
okay,
have to do that and yeah,
okay.
get some tasks now. And yeah, it's January, but I have still things to do. Like yeah, I should
Mm,
also clean my apartment. So
yes.
there are always something to do. So that's actually fine.
Well, that's true. And there is, if you think about it, there is always something that you need to, like
Yeah, it's
I could think of 4 or 5 other things that I should be doing. So,
me too. I don't
yeah,
know when, but
yeah,
yeah, it's okay. It's okay. No.
yeah,
I'm healthy. My family's okay. My friends are okay. So I
yeah.
think it's the most important right now.
Yeah. Did you make any New Year's resolutions for this year? You know?
Yes, to learn Spanish.
Oh, okay. Wow. That's
I
pretty
started.
ambitious.
Hmm?
That's
That's
pretty ambitious.
ambitious. Yeah. I started. I didn't have as much time as I would like to study it, but yeah, at least I do every day something. So
Mm.
let's see. I
How
will.
do you how are you learning it? Are you using a program like Duolingo or something like that or
Up to now, started to learn the grammar. Yes, so some basics.
okay.
The internet, and I watched one Mika
Hmm.
interview on Spanish, but yeah, that's about. And I'm reading right now a book that is called How to Learn a Language in 7 Weeks.
Oh, okay.
I don't think it's not my goal to learn Spanish in 7 weeks, but I think there are some good tips.
Yeah.
So
Well, somebody said on here that's your sixth language? Is that right? That'll be your sixth?
Yeah, that's right. Already.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
I used
But
to
yeah,
I used to think I wanted to do that, and I never got my act together to do it, but I am gonna try to at least brush up on Italian this year
yeah,
so that I can
yeah,
speak to some of our Italian fans. So, so
yeah.
well, that's a good goal at least,
Yeah,
something to work toward.
yeah.
So,
I hope I won't get too confused with Italian and so, but
yeah, they're
I'll
similar.
see.
They're
Yeah,
similar.
just so yeah, I'll see how I think.
Well, it sounds like you have a good ability to learn different languages if you already can speak six. So,
Yeah, or
uh,
6 5,
five,
6, but yeah,
right?
but so as I speak Italian and French, so
Hmm.
Spanish makes it more easy to at least to understand. When I read it, it's easier
Yes.
as when I speak, but
Yeah.
I think if I learn language that's similar, then it's easier. But
Yes.
yeah.
I find because I did study Italian, when I
Mm,
read French or Spanish, I
mm,
can sort of understand
yeah.
because it's sort of based on Latin and it's
Mm,
similar. There's enough
yeah.
similarities, so I can get a general idea. But when people are speaking so fast,
Mm,
it's
yeah.
so hard, so hard.
Yeah. True.
So.
True.
Well, good luck with that.
Yeah,
And
thank you. Let's see
and
how it.
yeah, and it was nice to chat with you. I'm glad that this worked. And we'll catch up with you again real soon, I hope. So,
Yeah.
okay. Well,
But,
take good care.
yeah, you too.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay. I think it was CJ said I should introduce my husband to you. I have told him that he should pop in, and he said one day he will. So I don't know. One day he may surprise you. You may see him poke his head in, and I think he's a little afraid. So to be honest, but yeah, maybe one day he'll be brave enough to pop in and say hi. Um, Somebody said something else I wanted to answer. Um, oh dear, I can't remember. Oh, someone asked, let's invite Mika to come in. Yeah, we um, Mika knows that he's welcome to come in, so um, I don't think we need to specifically um, specifically, plead with him to come in. He knows. Um, um, oh yeah, that CJ said something about her favorite word in Italian so far is penguino. That's a good one, but Rose would like that, right? But yeah, I need to brush up on it so that I can speak to some of you Italian fans because I do know it. I just need to get a little more confident with it and comfortable with it. Um, yeah, afraid of a bunch of Mika fans. Yeah, he's heard stories, so he is afraid, I think. Um, let's see. Let's see who else is here, and I can bring um, somebody in to join us. Oh, I only have. Let's see here. My iPad is crooked. Anna. Hi, Nina. I'm good. How are you? I don't remember seeing you here before. Welcome. Oh, there's Anna. Hi.
Oh,
Hi.
hi.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. I'm using another mobile, so I was not sure if it will work with my camera, but
Uh,
it's okay.
it looks good. I can see you
Yeah,
very clearly and hear you very
mhm,
clearly. So it's good.
great.
Yeah. So how are things there? For anybody who doesn't know Anna, Anna is in Poland, in
Hello, everybody.
Krakow. Krakow, is that right?
In, in Krakow,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah. So, yeah. So how are things? How are things there?
Like always, everything is okay. I
Yeah.
feel good. You know, I like being alone at home, so it's for me all this problem with being alone or being closed at
Mhm.
home. It's not a big problem, so it's okay for me. But I can imagine that some people, especially I don't know, students or people who can't work, it's hard to be without doing anything
Yeah.
for a long time, because if you have 2 weeks, 1 month, it's okay, but it takes time now. It's 10 months now, yes,
Yeah.
10 months,
Yeah.
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 So it can be hard for some people. Yes,
Right.
I
And I
can
think,
imagine.
yeah, and I think younger people too, they want to go out and be social and do
Yes,
things. And
exactly.
yeah,
They used to go outside to meet people, to meet
yeah,
friends, to go to the cinema, to theaters,
exactly. Yeah.
concerts,
Concerts. Yeah, I've heard of those. I
concerts.
remember concerts. Yeah. So,
What are these concerts?
yeah. Yeah. To
But anytime, I think Mika keeps us busy, so it's okay.
yes.
Especially for him, this New Year start really great. So it
Yes.
started with fireworks. Actually, for him, it started even earlier because it was in the middle of December. I think they shot the program. It was before Christmas.
Right. It
They
was,
shot the program in
yeah.
Versailles.
Yeah.
And this interview with Lou Doyon,
Is that how you say
it
it?
was
Why no?
it was very interesting. Even Mika said that it was a very special interview,
Hmm.
not like the usually they ask the same questions all the time. This time it was different. I feel that she was really interested in what Mika is doing. She knew this Versailles concert. She knew about his songs, about his music, and it was just a coincidence. They wanted to sing this song of John Baez,
Hmm.
and Mika told this story about him meeting John Baez when he was very young
Hmm.
in the swimming pool, and she was not very nice with him, but one day after she decided to be nice with him, and she invited him to his, let's say it was in a bar in the hotel, but she was only her and the piano and Mika, and she sang several songs, and as
Oh
a
no.
song it was very special as a song.
Well, I will listen to it again once there are subtitles, and that can help me along. So, because like I said, some of it I got the general idea. I could sort of tell, um, and it was good to listen to the other music too.
Hmm.
But yeah, I was really missing most of the conversation. So,
Yes, but Mika told a lot of new anecdotes, so I think it will be very interesting for everybody to see the subtitles.
yeah, well, good. I'll look forward to that then. So somebody asked you if it was cold in Poland where you were, but I think you posted a picture of snow, didn't you?
Yes,
Today you had,
it it snows all day long, but it's not very cold,
oh,
so it's very nice.
yeah.
I went outside a little bit to walk, but I was all covered with with
Oh,
snow.
okay. Well, we have, except for the snow that I had at my parents' for Christmas, we have not had snow here, and the it's been kind of cold, but the last couple of days have been sunny. So if you're in the sun,
Mhm.
it's nice. And I was out filling my bird feeders, and I actually had to take my jacket off. It was too warm in the sun.
Oh,
So,
really?
yeah. But then of course you go into the shade and you freeze. But
Hmm.
yeah, so but I would like a little bit of snow. I wouldn't mind a little bit just to feel cozy.
Yes, you know, I don't like winter, but today it was really a pleasure to walk outside in the snow.
Mhm.
It's changed a little bit.
Yeah. Well, yeah, Shazad, who's in South Africa, says it's summer down there. I guess that's kind of weird to think, but they're having,
Uh,
they're having
yes,
a hot
really.
summer. So, yeah, well, this is what we're got. This is what we're stuck with. So, yeah. So what else is happening in your corner of the world? Is um, anything? I mean, like I was saying here, our politics is taken over the news, and that's
You
kind of
know, the
running in.
situation, the political situation in Poland is a little bit like in America. The nation is divided in half.
Mm,
So one part is with the government, another part is against. So it's not nice. When I'm watching what is happening in America, I think it's the same story. I have enough.
yeah,
I don't know what happened with people all over the world. They all against each other.
yeah,
It's not good.
yeah.
It's not good. So Mika is really a good example how to put people together.
Yes,
It's great.
I agree with that.
Yes.
And it sort of lifts you up out of it too, so you don't have to
Mm.
focus on that. It kind of,
Yes, I felt so proud when I've seen this image with this order of merit for
hmm
Mika. I think it counts a lot for him,
hmm
for his family. I think his mom is really proud of him.
I think it's because he identifies so strongly with being Lebanese that
Yes, it's incredible.
yeah, I think it means a lot. It means a lot to him. I know I saw a few comments from people who were saying that the Lebanese government is, again, like we just said, that the Lebanese government is corrupt and it's no good, and
Mm.
maybe he shouldn't have taken the award from that standpoint. But I
Mm.
think he just it's the country that he loves, and it's an award from that country. So I think it means
Mhm.
a lot. So yeah, and knowing how hard he worked on it, and seeing what the end result was, and
Mm.
how much money he raised, and how much aid it's going to give the people there. I think it
Mhm.
was nice to see some recognition. So
Yes, and he did it from the bottom of from his heart, so it was so honest.
mhm,
It was not calculated to do a promo for himself.
right,
He did it like this because he felt that he had to do something.
right. That's right. Yeah.
And this concert, it was really
Magic.
beautiful.
Magic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah. I'm hoping that we can all see the Versailles concert also, because I'm sure that's going to be very special.
yes, yes, yes. I think so. In this interview with Lou, he was talking about this as well. I think most of people understood what he was talking about, that it was very cold, and production said, you put your coat, you put your shirt, because it's cold outside. But he said, no, it's the situation like this, I can.
Oh,
So he went like this in his suit, and it was very cold, but after that, it was really
he,
fantastic.
he probably didn't even feel it because it was so exciting. And
Quite possible, but
yeah.
it was very funny. He was talking about it, that Versailles is it's a huge place.
hmm
It's a huge place, and when they prepared this fireworks, so there was the security and police all around the park,
Mm,
but outside, and he was all alone in the whole park.
yeah.
I think there were maybe two cameramen. I don't know. I've seen one. I think there were two cameras, and he was so alone and so small. He felt small,
hmm
but it was magical as well. For him, it was like in Fantasia, like
Yes.
in this in the film.
Right.
So for him, it was something unreal. It was like a child's dream
Yeah.
that came true. So I think it will be. Anyway, we've seen some extracts from this during the New Year Eve concert. So I don't know. Maybe they will add something in this concert.
Yeah.
Who knows? We'll
Yeah.
see.
It'll be a surprise for sure. So,
Yes.
yeah. Well, thank you so much for joining us and
Thank you, Deb.
chiming in this week and catching up, because it's good to see everybody's doing okay, and making sure everybody, all of our people are accounted for. So I appreciate you stopping in, and I'm gonna say goodbye, and I'll catch up with you again real soon.
Thank you. Bye. Bye, everybody. See you later. Bye.
Thanks. Okay, let's see. Somebody said, I'm just scrolling back to look at some of the comments. Some of you were saying you've never seen snow before. I can't imagine that. I grew up in a city that had a lot of snow in the winters. Where my parents live now, we would get feet of snow. And yes, what are people saying here? Yeah, the situation in a lot of countries is very troubling. And yeah, it is. We do all need to be kind to each other. And I don't understand why, there's so much unrest and turmoil. So yeah, and some comedian here in the States said, I can't wait for all this political turmoil to be over so that I can get back to worrying about the coronavirus. And it's kind of sad because we have, too much bad news, I think, sometimes. I grew up in a city called Pittsburgh, in the state of Pennsylvania, which is about 4 hours drive from here. I'm in the Washington, D.C. area now, and it's about a 4 or 5 hour drive to Pittsburgh. And yeah, so we used to get a lot of snow. Moved to Canada, no thank you. I visited Montreal in February when Mika did the symphonic concerts. Those a couple years ago, and everybody told me how cold it was going to be, and I thought, oh, how bad could it be? I grew up in Pittsburgh. It was bad. Montreal was bad in the winter. So yeah, no thank you. I do not want to move to Canada. Let's see what else. Rose says Brexit is dividing the country. Yeah, Brexit was a real divider, I guess, in the UK. I mean, people really took sides. So yeah, just too much like that. Sometimes it just kind of weighs on you. Yeah, Karen, Montreal in February was freezing. It was really so much colder than I even could have imagined. Toronto was not as bad. Nancy says she's in Toronto. It wasn't as bad, and I've been there a few times too. So it's probably not as bad. Montreal was cold. Pittsburgh Flashdance, good memories. Yeah, Flashdance was filmed there, and it showed the city in a pretty good light, I guess. It's such a long time ago, though. Let's see here. Michelle, are you there? Let's see here. Bulgaria is cold in the winter. Hi, there's Michelle.
Hi, Deb. Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I am okay. How about you?
I'm good. I'm good. Actually,
Good.
we're just talking about the news. I have a very good tip for you.
Oh, okay.
I do not watch the news. I know it sounds very naive, but I've decided that a couple of years ago that I would not watch the news because it's only negative. It brings you down, and then the biggest headlines will come to you anyways. Because actually, of course I know what's going on in the world. I just don't look for it.
Well, here's the thing. Until Trump became president, I was not very political. I didn't pay
No.
much attention to politics, and I was happy.
hmm
But I felt he was not a good person. I felt he was not a good man. And so I started paying more attention. And so then I started reading more, and I'm much more political now than I was 4 years ago, even.
You got sucked in.
And yeah, I'm torn constantly between wanting to know what's going on and not wanting to know. And as soon as I start to read, then I think, boy, I really wish I hadn't read that. So,
yeah, right. But if you think that too much on a day, then maybe you should stop reading it.
yes, yeah. Well, yes, because it does definitely get you down. They have a phrase here. I don't know if you've heard it. It's called doom scrolling. You know,
Yes.
basically where you're just scrolling through Twitter or scrolling through Facebook,
Right.
and just seeing, you know, bad news after bad news after bad news.
Yeah.
So,
No, that's not a good thing. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So don't doom scroll. You know,
No.
that should, you know, Deb, I have a New Year's resolution for you. You should not doom scroll.
I don't. I really don't do that. Once I start to look, I just go, no, that's enough. That's enough.
Yeah.
So, and I don't even look at Facebook that much anymore. So
Very good. Very
'cause
good.
it's-
Only when Mika comes on live, then it's okay.
yeah. So anyhow. So anyway, you finished your beautiful drawing that you were working on the last time we
Yes, I did. Yes, I
talked.
did, actually.
It
I'm
looked-
working on a new one.
Another
Once we-
one.
Yes,
Wow.
I am working on another one.
Sure.
Okay. It's very rainbowy. Hold on.
Oh my goodness.
The curls drive me crazy.
I don't know. It looks like you're doing a good job with them.
He
Wow.
has a lot of hair. That is maybe the reason I don't draw a 25-year-old Mika that often, because he has a lot of hair. But
you need to find the hat looks, you know, where because
Maybe.
where he was wearing a lot of
Yeah, maybe I should. You're right. You're right.
then you don't have to deal just with like a few curls here.
Exactly. But then it's not a challenge, and I want to have a challenge. So that's why.
Well, it's amazing. The last drawing was really impressive. I mean, it really
Thank you
looked
very
amazing.
much. I appreciate
yeah.
it so much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No,
So did you have a lot of fun, you know, thinking of all the competitions? Was it like, because for me, it's the first year to be in the MFC, yeah? So was it like, was it recurring themes that you did as opposed to last year with all the games?
I'm not sure exactly what you mean, but like every year I do a scavenger hunt, and every year we do a maze, and every year we do a word search and a crossword puzzle. So like from that standpoint, you know, we try to do some of those, but I did try to think of some different ones this year. You know, try to come up with some other fun stuff to do. The one that I did on Instagram was a challenge. That was Eric's idea.
Yeah.
And that was a real challenge for me to do. So the
He
quotes.
says hi, by the way. He couldn't be here, but he says hi to everyone. So hi from Eric to everyone.
Well, he's full of good ideas, you know.
He is.
But yeah, that was a fun one to do, just from the standpoint of trying to find pictures that matched the quotes and that kind of thing. So yeah, I enjoy it, and I know Karen has become famous for her remixes, where she takes the little snippets of songs and blends them together, and you've got to listen to 2 seconds of a song to figure out what it is, and I'm not good at that at all. So
me neither. Actually, I started listening, and then I got frustrated because I wanted the song to continue.
Yeah, I'll hear one song and I'll go, oh yeah, like I think I hear Grace Kelly.
Yeah.
That's
Maybe.
all.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Maybe was that Grace Kelly? I don't know. So,
And then you're like, was it Grace Kelly? Maybe I shouldn't participate, because then maybe, you know, I'm not a good fan. You know?
Yeah, that's right.
I should know.
Terrible fan. Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
So, yeah. But anyway, well, I hope the bigger thing is, did you guys enjoy them? I hope that everybody enjoyed them, and we were lucky. We had a fair number of prizes to give away this year, even though a lot of the shirts were super big sizes. But we were able to give away quite a few things, and I hope that
that's
helps.
really nice. That's really nice that you were able to do. I was enjoying them as well, but the thing is that then I look at them and then I think I could do this, and then halfway through I'm like, no, I can't. No, I can't. So the only things I participated in was like the guessing game, how many magazines and stuff like that. Obviously, I didn't win because I'm also bad at guessing. But it's, you know, So, but it was really nice because I really loved the enthusiasm that the things it brought people together, yeah, and brought people together, and it was a distraction from everything that's going on. Even though I don't look at the news, but everything that is going on, it was a great distraction. It was really, really nice.
Oh, well, good. That's the main point.
Yes.
That's the whole point of it. And Mika's team has been very nice about, giving us things. And sometimes we delve into our own private stash. You accumulate extra
Right.
doubles and of things. But
Right.
yeah, it was nice to be
Okay.
able to sort of share the wealth, I guess.
Yeah,
And
that's really
yeah, and I always struggle with trying to make something challenging, but not so challenging that people get frustrated. And I guess a lot of people got frustrated with the nose game this time, and I thought it was funny, but
I
yeah,
saw that too because I saw the snippet and I thought I know that nose, just don't know who it belongs to. And then when you zoomed out, because you also said that you gave some hints of what country the nose was from, and then you said maybe I gave it all away already, but there were still it was, and then I saw the zoomed out picture. I'm like, well, of course it was, of course it was. Why didn't I think of that?
Well, I did try. I threw a couple in that were maybe a little offbeat, but like I said, I want to make it challenging. I don't want to make it so easy, but
True.
I felt a little bad about that. So all of you guys, I apologize if that was too hard. I'll try to do better next time. So, but anyway, so well, good. I'm glad that you were able to at least participate, even if you feel like you didn't.
Well, there's participating in competition, but also participating in the comments. I mean, that was fun too.
Yeah. Yes, sometimes the comments were funnier than anything. The lava today.
Yes.
Lava today.
Yes, I know which one you mean. Yeah.
So yeah, Shazad saying noses. Whose noses? We had a competition on the forum that I cropped people's noses out of pictures, and then they had to identify whose noses they were. So somebody, yeah, they the noses weren't that distinctive, I guess. So I tried. It's hard too because you have to get a fairly decent picture so that you can crop that small. That small little square.
That is true. The thing is also, I mean, I wouldn't even, I've drawn Mika's nose very often, yeah. But still, if you would zoom it in for me, I wouldn't know if it was his nose or not, to be very honest. And I've seen his nose is many of my drawings, like I said.
Up close.
Yeah, yes.
Well, we'll try a different. I did eyes last year, and I think eyes were maybe a little easier.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll go back to the eyes.
So you have another year to brainstorm.
That's right. Or maybe, maybe we'll do like mid-year competition or something. We'll try to do that. And since we have some more prizes to give away. So
that's a great idea. So we don't have to wait the entire year, like an MFC summer giveaway.
We had talked with CJ a couple months ago about doing possibly some kind of pride celebration in the middle of the year.
Oh, that's a great idea. Oh yeah, that's June, yeah? Pride Month is June, I think. Huh?
Yeah.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, so we do have some prizes still, so maybe we'll come up with some new things to do in 6 months because we may still be in lockdown in 6 months. So
yeah, I hope so. I'm up for the vaccine in April. So they started with the shots in my hospital, and the first round of shots were given already. So now they're waiting. I think there's 3 or 4 weeks in between for the second round of shots, and then everyone else will get it. So I'm waiting, anxiously waiting.
Yeah. Like I said, I think my husband and I were talking, and I think we won't get it until probably June at this rate. So,
okay.
They have the 1A, 1B, 1C, and they're not sure when 1C is going to start yet, and we're not even in 1C. We'll be in group 2. Although with the new president coming in, they're talking about maybe just opening it up for everybody.
Okay.
To get, so we'll see if that changes. It may change.
Yeah, right. So, same with us because they don't know yet because it's because of the supply. They're not sure yet what are they going to do. So the question is if they're going to offer it to us in the hospital or if we have to go to our doctor's office, and that is still open for debate.
Mm-hmm.
So that's, yeah. So I guess no one knows, but I think it's a good thing that it's on their way and they have started already. And yeah,
Mm.
hopefully things come back to normal
Yes,
in a way,
hopefully.
or the new normal, or you know, I mean, yeah.
It'll
I've
be
been
a new
already.
normal,
It'll
but yeah.
be a new normal. I think so. Actually, the funny thing is, I was just thinking because so you then requested for me to come on the live, and I'm thinking, where's my mask? That's the first thing I asked, but I thought because I feel very naked without my mask now because
Talking to somebody, I need to have a mask on. Yeah,
yeah, right. I'm talking to
right.
someone, you know.
Yeah.
Am I too close now?
Not 6 feet. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yes. Somebody's asking, do you think the vaccine is safe long term? I think so. I mean, even though they did the testing quickly, I think they still put it through the same paces that they would have other vaccines and other medicines. And I think that it is. I hope anyway. It would be awful to find out it wasn't, but
I think in a way there's of course this big discussion. Yeah, I think that with the vaccine, it's in a way that it kind of is in a controlled environment because it's controlled what is then given to you instead of it being wildly spread.
right.
And the symptoms that you get from COVID is dependent on how much viral load, as they say it, you receive,
Mm-hmm.
and then it's not controlled. So in a way, you know, it's you are being exposed to the things that are needed for your body to make the antibodies
Mm-hmm.
in a controlled way. And I think that is better than having, you know, having it, you know, wildly running loose and not knowing what is going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, if it's safe, I think it's safer. I think it's safer than get infected with COVID itself.
Mm-hmm.
But that's my
Yeah.
opinion, you know.
Yeah. I kind of I agree, and I hope I feel pretty confident that the vaccine is safe, and that in the long term, I know we can't really say that yet because there has not been a long term, but I think that they would not be that irresponsible to start giving people this vaccine on a large scale if they didn't feel confident that it was going to be okay. So,
Yeah, they've
uh,
been researching it for already 20 years, yeah, for
mhm,
coronaviruses. So in a
mhm,
way, it's, but we'll never know. You know, I always say, you know, because when I'm at work, there are always discussions, what is right, what is wrong in a way, and I
mhm.
try to hold back because in the end, we don't know. You know, we don't know. I think in 2, 3 years from now, we know better. But
Sure,
until then, we don't have a time machine, unfortunately, and
right.
cannot, you know, cannot see
Yeah,
what is in the future. In the end, you know, we just have
yeah.
to try. We have to try something, I think.
Yes, I think so. Because we certainly can't go on like this
No,
indefinitely. This is,
no, that's right. That's right.
yeah, so, well, got heavy there, but
Yeah, but you know what? I mean,
yeah,
of course, the Instagram lives, they're also there to talk about nice things, but you know, they're also
yeah.
there, especially during these times, and that's why I commend you for doing this. You know, already for the how many times is it today?
Well, this is the 43rd week, so this is,
43rd week, you
yeah,
know, for doing this. And, you know, I mean, as much as Mika has a talent to bring people together, you have that as well. So,
ah,
you know, just,
so,
yeah, well, you do. I mean, we just come here, we're looking forward to it just as much as you are. And,
yeah.
yeah, I mean, thank you for that. Thank you
Ah,
for bringing us together.
well, thank you, and all of you, like I've said before, all of you make it that makes my week. You know, this is it. This is what I get ready for every week. It's like
Yeah,
got to get ready. So,
yeah.
it keeps me sane too. So it's a
And
little
just to
bit selfish,
think, so
a
many
little bit
people
selfish.
around the world. No, it's not selfish at all. And you know
Mm,
what? I think it's okay to be selfish.
mm,
It's okay to be selfish. I mean, you think of others, but you also think about yourself because in the end, then otherwise you cannot be the best person you can be for other people.
yeah, yeah. Well, thank you very much for joining us,
Yes,
and
thank you for having me.
I really appreciate it. It's always nice to see your face and hear what's
Same.
going on with you.
Mm.
And yeah, we'll catch up with you again real soon, I hope.
Will
So
do, will do. Have a nice
take good
evening. Have a
care.
nice day. Same. Bye, Deb.
Bye bye. Yeah, and just like that, it's an hour, and I think that I need to kind of wrap it up, but I will kind of leave you with something to think about maybe for next week. Um, was on Facebook, I think, and somebody asked a question of what is one thing that you have done that you feel fairly certain that nobody else has done? Nobody else in your circle of friends, or in this case, none of the other people here. What is one thing? So I started to think about that, and the one thing that I have done that I think that most people here won't have done. Let me see, and I can even share it with you if I'm still kind of organized here. Oh, I hope I didn't delete the picture. Well, maybe I'll have to save it for next week because I can't find the picture I wanted to show you. Huh. Okay, well, I don't want to make you wait. So I guess we'll have to, oh, there it is. Okay. So the one thing that I feel like I've done that you all probably have not done is I got to meet Princess Diana many, many years ago. It was like 1989, I think it was. I think that my husband had to go to London and I went with him for, he went for business. So he was in meetings all day. I had nothing to do. So I basically stalked Princess Diana, and she was making a public appearance someplace, and I went, and she went inside, and I waited until she came out, and there were reporters with me, taking her picture. But when she saw me, and there were a couple other women waiting, she came right over and shook our hands and said, "Oh, you must be freezing." And she was just quite lovely. And it was very, it was very emotional for me because I had always thought she was so beautiful. And she got married right around the same time I did. And she had this fairy tale romance, which obviously didn't turn out to be fairy tale. But at the time, none of us knew that, and she just was magical to me. So that's something. And I was thinking that maybe we could talk about that next week if you guys want to. If you think about something that you've done that nobody else has done, just so we can get to know each other a little bit better. Something that that you can sort of brag about to us and tell us a little bit about you. And something that meaningful to you. So and I will just say also about this, as you can see, I was taking this picture. She was walking closer and closer to me, and I finally had to say to myself inside my head, put the stupid camera down. She's right there in front of you. Don't get the camera out of her face. And seeing this picture also reminded me of another time when I met Mika, and I did exactly the same thing, as you can see. He was coming closer and closer to me, and I said, "Put the stupid camera down." He'd get the camera out of his face. Anyway, I'm sure many of you have had a chance to meet him up close like that. So not the same, but maybe next week, if you feel like sharing, just think about that. Maybe we can talk about something different like that, so we can, like I said, get to know each other a little bit more. Yes, this is your homework. Yes, Anna, this is your homework. So on that note, thank you all for coming again this week, and joining in the conversation if you did, and just participating and making this hour go by so quickly for me. A lot of the other hours in my week drag, but this hour always goes so fast, and I love seeing all of you. So thank you. And until next week, please, remember, stay safe, and come back to us next week nice and healthy, and we'll do it all again next week. Take care until then. Thanks. Bye-bye.